What is going on, YouTube people? Neo Cards and Comics here today for a little story time. Like, comment, subscribe, notification bells. I don't know, YouTube stuff. Uh, I really messed up. I messed up big time, and I got bailed out because there are actually still decent human beings in this hobby, surprisingly enough. I know. It sounds crazy, trust me, I know. What did my idiot self do? Well, I made essentially a $2,000 mistake. If you add everything up, as some people may know, I've talked about it before. I recently sold this card. I let it go, packaged it up, sent her off. You might be asking yourself, did you buy it back? They let you buy them back. Well, not quite. I also sold this card at about the same time. And some of you all might already see where this is going. I had the Soto up on my slabs and eBay. I had the Baker up on my slabs and eBay. The Soto I sold for $700, a little under at the time. This was about 10 days ago, 14 days ago. At the time, they were comping for around 800. I got an offer for 700. I wasn't in love with the idea of selling it. I wasn't actually going to accept it. However, that same day, the green Pedro Pascal Stellar Signature Auto came available for $1,500. Now, I had the money. I could have just bought it outright, but I didn't want the safety net. I didn't want the fun money pile to get that low. So I figured, you know what? This must be a sign. I'll accept the offer for $700. I'll move the Soto, and then, that'll cover half of the Pedro Pascal Auto, because I was also in negotiations on another 2K plus card at the same time as the Pedro. So I thought I was going to need the money. So I just went ahead and accepted it. And I said, whatever, $800 last eBay comp, a $700 My Slab sale. It's not quite there, but it's close enough. I'm fine with it. And Soto pinks were continuing to decline. Now, he's obviously gotten ridiculously hot the last 14 days. This card has gone back up a little bit. I think it's sitting at around high 800s for eBay comps at the present time. The Baker Mayfield, I had it on eBay. Someone shot me over an offer for $1,100. I countered at 15. We met in the middle at 1,300. I accepted. All within 12 hours of each other. One was going to South Carolina, one was going to North Carolina. I printed off the labels, had the cards sitting on the desk, packaged them up, took them to the post office. For anything over $500, I use priority, the small flat rate boxes. I'm scanning one of my local post office, the bigger one. They have a self-scanning thing. You walk in, they have a kiosk like an ATM. You scan the barcode yourself and stick them in the bin so you don't have to wait in line. I was standing there getting ready to scan the barcodes. And this is, trust your gut, people. Trust your gut. I was just getting ready to scan the barcodes, and something inside me said, you put these in the wrong boxes, dummy. You mislabeled these. The Baker is going to the Soto guy, and the Soto is going to the Baker guy. A feeling right in my gut. And I said, nah, self, you didn't do that. You ship cards all the time. Especially, higher end cards you're even more particular on in terms of how you ship them. There's no way in hell you did that. And my gut was like, bro, I think you messed this up. And I said, nah. I scanned those puppies, sent them off. Didn't think about it. A couple days go by. I think I shipped them on a Friday or a Saturday. I think a Friday. Monday afternoon, I get an email. It's the guy that bought the Soto, because after you complete a purchase on My Slabs, they have your direct contact information. He emails me a photo. Hey, just wanted to let you know, I got a Baker Mayfield Flawless RPA in my package instead of a Juan Soto pink refractor. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I immediately checked tracking on the Soto to see if I could do a package retrieval, because I don't think a lot of people know this. USPS, you can actually go do a package retrieval if it hasn't been delivered yet. They'll reroute it back to you. It was already out for delivery. I said, okay. So I messaged the guy back that got the baker. I said, my bad. I said, if you could ship that back to me, that would be fantastic. Let me know whatever shipping is, and I'll deduct it off of when I sell you back to Soda, or just PayPal you $10 or whatever. However you want to do it, just let me know how you want to do it. If you want to do it through PayPal, if you just want to send it to me, I don't know. I've never had this happen before. Whatever you want to do makes the most sense. So he ended up processing the return through PayPal, which I was perfectly fine with, obviously. And shipped that card back to me. And then I had to message the guy that was supposed to get the Soto, or supposed to get the Baker, and say, hey, that's not a Baker Mayfield RPA that you're about to get from me. It is a Juan Soto PSA 10 refractor. He initiated the return through eBay. He was out of town for a day. And I had, paid for shipping. And then this came back to me today. So now I need to redo these deals. Hopefully, I don't think the Soto one will be a problem, because that guy's definitely going to want that card for $700, and I'm still going to honor that. It's not his fault that I screwed all this up. And then the guy that bought the Baker, sounds like he still wants the Baker. That's not going to be a problem. But you know how it's hard enough to get someone to pay for a card on eBay as is, then let alone you as a seller go muck the whole process up. And hope that they don't back out on the deal, because he could easily back out on the deal now. 100% could. If he wanted to, it's my fault, not his. So the good people thing in the world comes back to the guy that got the Baker Mayfield Flawless. Obviously, this is about a $700 or $800 card. Say what you will about Baker Mayfield, but the Panini Dual Patch Flawless on-card BGS 9.5 out of 15 with a 10 auto is worth more than the pink refractor. He could have easily said nothing. Now, obviously, I would have figured it out, because the guy that bought the eBay card, or bought the Soto on eBay, would not have got the Baker, and he would have been pissed, because he got a $700 card, $800 card, not a $1,300 Baker Mayfield. So that guy would have been pretty upset. So I would have known, as soon as that guy messaged me, I would have known what happened. That doesn't mean I could really do anything about it. It's not like I'm going to get the Baker Mayfield back from the guy. Sure, I have his address. Sure, I could make a video about it, threaten him. Don't you know who I am? Yada, yada, yada. I'm influencer guy. But I didn't have to do any. I'm not saying I would have done that. I didn't do that with the Marvel box when that happened. That's not my style. Regardless, though, he made no problems about it. It was just like, hey, you sent me the wrong card. How do you want to handle this? And I said, however you want to handle it, as long as I get the card back. But that could have gone real sideways. He could have kept the Baker, not said a word to me, not responded to contacts. He didn't. So props to that guy. I'll probably throw him in a couple extra cards when I send him the stuff back out. And then, I literally just got back from the post office. This was delivery or signature required. I missed the freaking postal guy, so I had to go to the post office and pick it up. Whole thing with that. So now I need to reach back out to already reached out to the Baker Mayfield guy. I'm waiting to hear back from him to just hopefully complete that deal. And then, eBay. PayPal's not that bad. PayPal puts the funds on hold, so it never actually really showed up in my account balance. They basically sat in limbo. The eBay one, the problem is that the money, which it's still sitting there, it's not that big of a deal, it's just annoying. The money's already been deposited into the bank because it went past a Tuesday when eBay pays out. So now they got to suck that money back out of the bank. This guy will have to rebuy it, go back in. It's just a whole mess. It's my mess, though. I did this, not eBay, not the buyer. I screwed this up. So moral of the story is double check, triple, quadruple check your packages. This is the first time I've ever had this happen to me, and I ship a lot. It's not a ton of stuff. I'm not like some eBay power seller over here, but I probably send anywhere from 2 to 5 packages out a week, of anywhere from $5 cards to $500 cards. And also, the other moral of the story is just trust your gut. I already had them all bundled up, nice and snug in their little beds to go off to North and South Carolina. And I didn't want to rip that box back open. I could have just ripped one box open and I would have immediately known. I was trying to tell by the weight. I was holding them in my hand, but then I used slightly different packaging methods because the BGS slab is a little heavier. Trust your gut. When your gut is screaming at you, don't let your brain be like, nah, bro, I got this. Trust it. So all's well that ends well. I have the cards back in hand, and now hopefully the existing deals get completed and everything goes along with no issues. And you can guarantee I'll be quintuple checking these boxes before they go out the door. Typically, I don't print both shipping labels at the time. I do them one at a time, package it up, print the next one, package it up. For whatever reason, I printed them both out. And I think what threw me off was one was going to North Carolina and one was going to South Carolina. And I probably had the Baker Mayfield in my hand and said, oh yeah, Carolina, and just grabbed the label. And I don't know what happened. But like I said, my gut had a feeling something was up. That's all I have for you guys and girls today. Don't be like me is the moral of the story, and trust your gut. Like, comment, subscribe, notification bells, share the video so other people don't make the idiotic mistake that I made. Catch you guys and girls on the next one. Peace.